Hello, everybody. The Buddy Webb, Midland, Texas, got a crazy story for you today. I'm going to title it "I Have a Son with My Stepsister." Listen up, and it'll make a lot more sense here in a minute. On December 7th, 2011, my mom, Ann Webb, died in Hobbs, New Mexico, with still unanswered questions. I figured out that I was lied to by my brother and my dad about what happened when Mom died, and I contacted the Hobbs Police Department. A month after Mom died, on January 5th, 2012, my former father-in-law, Don Callaway, died from a heart attack in Amarillo, Texas. Ann and Don Callaway had built my Hobbs home and the one next to it. I believe that home was rigged like this one in Midland, with a tunnel under it and people in the attic. It's now known there are many of these rigged homes all across America. I got videos on that. 3 weeks after Don died, I was shot by somebody under my Midland, Texas home with my phone lines cut. Somebody had pre-planned my murder in advance, but God saved my life, allowing me to crawl out on my hands and knees. I was left crippled for life, without a job, and my name smeared with lies told by the Midland Police Department. In 2015, my dad married my former mother-in-law, Ann Callaway, because he was a widower, and so was she. I wasn't invited to their wedding, as Ann told me that she didn't want an insane person there. My own family wasn't standing behind me, and I was the crippled survivor of a murder attempt and still living under the threat of death. Around that time, I posted on my Facebook, "I have a son with my stepsister," which was now true because of my dad marrying my son's grandma. Of course, that happened 35 years after he was born. This pissed Ann off, and I wasn't too happy about it either. In fact, I think it's kind of fishy after Mom and Don died. After getting married to Ann, Dad quit talking to me, and he died in 2017 from a cancer that doesn't run in the family. Interestingly, the ex-wife here in Midland, a cancer nurse, had told me about a medicine that would cause cancer in a healthy person in 172 days. She was the one that had told me the secret is that a group of doctors are killing people for profit. Ann continued to smear my name online. I suspect that Ann Callaway knows who tried to murder me, and maybe she has information on what happened to Don and my dad too. Calling me crazy no longer works now that there is proof showing many other homeowners reporting people in the attic, proof showing that I wasn't shot with my gun, and proof of an underground home in the backyard. Ann Callaway has some questions to answer. Okay, I'm going to show you here. I put this meme together, and this is my mom's obituary, and she died Pearl Harbor Day, December 7th, 2011, the month before I'm ambushed and shot with my phone lines cut, with still unanswered questions. Maybe Ann knows about that one too. And then a month later, Don Callaway, my first father-in-law, dies over an Amarillo heart attack. My son was here in Midland at the time. He knocked on my door with tears coming down his face saying, my grandpa died, and he had to go back to Amarillo, and that was the last time he's been here. Okay. And with 3 weeks later, I'm ambushed and shot. Burglar alarms going off the attic by somebody under my home with my phone lines cut. All kinds of proof and evidence on that. And then in 2015, here, my dad marries Ann Callaway. Okay, that's my brother there standing on the side. I wasn't invited. I was invited to the wedding. And here I was a crippled survivor of a premeditated murder attempt. Okay. And here I'm gonna go on this next one. This was the hate-filled message that I got from Ann Callaway on Facebook after I'd been shot and left for dead inside my home and then crippled for life. She married my dad and quit talking to me. I now suspect that she was connected to rigging my Hobbs home and maybe this one in Midland. Buddy Wayne, she says, "You can say or do whatever you want to say or do to your family, but you better back off of mine. You most definitely have some mental issues that need to be addressed. You need to ask for help so that we may all be a family. Boy, I don't know what you are on, but it's some bad stuff." When I found Don dead in the shower at 6 a.m. on January 5th, 2012, sounds like excuse making. Josh is the first person I called. I did not know he was at your house because you had called him about all this idiotic stuff. He took his gun because he goes with him everywhere. He came to see if he could help in some way. Little did he know you had stoned yourself out of your mind, Buddy Wayne. No conspiracy on my husband's death. He had a massive heart attack per his death certificate. You married my daughter and had a son almost 34 years ago. I dare you to say that you had a child by your stepsister. And then you wonder we have nothing to do with you. By the way, you did not raise your son. Remember Louisiana, Buddy Wayne? Or shall I remind you? What horrible things you have said against your son and insinuated. Josh is a well-respected father of two beautiful little girls doing okay. Has no desire to be a part of you because of your issues, and neither does your two daughters by someone else. Isn't this enough for you to go and seek help? Is this drug worth your family, both sides your job, your quality of life? For God's sake, do something. Now keep in mind, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't do drugs. We all know that your injury was not done by burglars. Last but not least, because of the humiliation, the lies, the insanity of your actions and issues, I feel that I must protect my own and will be seeking legal action against you. You have publicly tried to destroy my respect, my judgment, and have totally embarrassed your only son. Okay, where are we at? Beyond words. You did it online, my friend. This is a federal offense. You need and must be sent somewhere for help that no one can help you but God and medical help. You are always throwing people's names around. My name is Callaway, and VJ Callaway will not appreciate these accusations that you are throwing around. I advise you, big boy, you better be making some back statements. PDQ, see you, by the way. I didn't want you at the wedding. That is the main reason you're not invited. It was one of the happiest occasions of my life, and I didn't want some malicious, insane person around. I cannot believe how you have ruined your life. No one did it to you, Buddy Wayne. You did it. You lost your job. You lost your benefits, your integrity, your family. Is this stuff worth all of this? And Callaway Webb. That's what I'm telling you. See, now there's 50 other almost reported people in the attic. Proof I wasn't shot with my gun. Proof of underground homes here. Secret police are identified. There's all kinds of stuff. And here's a message I got on Facebook. Here's this Austin Scott. I think it's her family. So apparently our family is now part of a big conspiracy. This stuff is ridiculous. That was Austin Scott again. Seth Parker, this dude is fucking nut. See, that's smearing my name online. Maybe Seth Parker knows something about these crimes and murders connected to the underground home. Paula Seeker, oh Lord, okay. Tiffany Wood, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Ann Callaway, he's a very sick man and needs prayers, talking about me, smearing my name in the public. Here's some more. Gerardo Orzano, he said something about perfect for smuggling drugs or humans, talking about the underground homes here in Midland, the tunnels. It would be nice if admin would remove this false information. Braxton Callaway, that's Braxton. I tell you who Braxton is. He is Don's grandson. That's what it'd be over in Hobbs. Misty Ford, we gonna drag some. And Ann Callaway is the mother-in-law and the builder of my Hobbs home. See, that's the thing. Now I believe the Hobbs home was rigged. She knew about it all the time. Continued to smear my reputation. Here's the next one. After getting married to Ann, Dad quit talking to me, etc. He died in 2017. Interesting, the ex-wife, a cancer nurse, had told me about a medicine that would cause cancer in a healthy person in 172 days. She was the one that had told me the secret is that a group of doctors are killing people for profit. As seen below, I testified in court to that. I said the secret is a group of doctors are killing people for profit. Well, I never said the entire time we was married that her brother-in-law was a doctor who turned out to be my doctor on the night that the x-rays were faked and when I was shot. And here I told Texas Ranger Strain about it. I believe the biggest crime is what I was told by the ex-wife is about the secret of the serial killing doctors. And Jeffrey Strain says, how would a doctor make money killing people? And I told him, I said, ask her. I already sent you a video where she admitted to trying to extort about $1,800 a month from me over the crimes at this home. It's been lawlessness, folks. I think Ann Callaway knows something about what's going on here and needs to be asked. Buddy Webb, Midland, Texas.